So there's definitely one product that I thought, is it worth buying? Should you invest in it? Should you get it? Is it actually worth anything, to be honest? And that is going to be the Pokemon Elite Trainer Box, but from the Pokemon Center. So this is a special edition of the ETBs. The main difference is it's got the Pokemon Center logo on it. So it's pretty simple to see. If we have a look, you can kind of see all of them on here. A lot of them do sell out. That's kind of like the whole point of them. But you will see like on a lot of them here, you've got like the Pokemon Center logo on it, but then also on the actual cards as well. You will have I wonder if it'll actually show me. Once it loads, are we going to load in the images? Okay, no, not that one. That one. I want this one. Show me all the images. No, just... Oh. Can you see it? It's there with the Pokemon Center on it. So basically, you will get one of them with the Pokemon Center logo on it. Now, that is just a different variation. It's not necessarily anything special. It's nothing different other than having that Pokemon Center stamp on it. Now, some people like to collect these if they're keeping them sealed because obviously it's a product that is different, and it most definitely is a collector's item, 100%. And then same with the promo cards as well. I don't know why I can't move on this site anymore. I can't scroll up and down for some reason. Let's refresh. No? Oh, there we go. So when it comes to the prices of them, they tend to be anywhere between like 20 to 30 pounds difference in comparison to the normal ETB. So to put that into context, if we was to look at what's the newest one, so you got the Cellite Surgeon Sparks, you got £55. A normal ETB for them would be I don't even know actually. So if we was to go, because normally I'd pay about 35, I'd say, give or take. I know if we went on something like Magic Madhouse now, the prices, because it's already out, might be a little bit more swayed a little bit. But if we go on to high to low, and then we have a look at the products, they're the cards. The ETB, it's 50. Okay, but I mean, regardless, they were cheaper than that to start with. I believe you can get them for about 30 to 35 now anyway. So they're kind of like about a 20 to 25 pound difference. Now, the big thing is these run out pretty quickly. As you can see, there is a lot that do go. Normally base set, I don't think Brilliant Stars has anything, but it might be, but because they might not have a promo card with it, because it's not in the picture, I'm assuming they might not, unless, is that the picture there? Is that the one? I can't remember what came with these. Oh, it did. That should have a Pokemon's kind of one on there, so it should be there, but whether it is, let's go a bit further down. Because obviously you had this. They must have the Pokemon on it. They might not have put the actual image on there. They might have just took it from the normal ETB as well. So that's going to be something that you want to be looking at. Obviously, some of them aren't. Oh, that's because that's not a Pokemon Center. They will obviously sell normal Elite Trainer boxes as well. So naturally, most of the Pokemon Center specifics will run out. That's just natural for them. But all of them should have the same items in it, the packs, the promo cards. They just have that center logo on it. So most of them do sell out. I want to say Prismatic Evolutions, I want to say that was about 10 minutes, 12 minutes, which is understandable because that is just a beautiful card in itself. The center logo, the set itself is going to be a high one. So then you look at something like the cards. So for instance, we've got the 151. You could see that obviously with Snorlax, he's gone all the way to $90. Like, that's crazy for just a normal promo card. Like, that's just because he has got that Pokemon Center sticker on him. We've obviously got Magneton at 45. We've got Koraidon at 32. A little bit of a less set now. Obviously, looking at a bigger set, if you're going for a Prismatic versus like a Rebel Clash, you could say which one's going to do better. But naturally, they should kind of have the same value. So, for instance, with Koraidon, if you was to look at the value of an ETB right now, if we was to look at Koraidon themselves, if we're looking at him at $32, realistically, we're looking at the same for the ETB. It has climbed over time, so if you keep it sealed, that is obviously another great thing as well. It's come up to 75 at the moment. So you're looking at least, what, a third of the value from it. Just, well, in fact, even nearly half, to be honest, just from having that Crydon in it. Now, obviously, the packs are going to come in at something. So if you've got, I think it's 11 booster packs. If you was to get them at £3 each, I don't even know what they're coming in at the moment. We've got them coming in at, if we go packs. Oh, it's not going to do that, is it? Okay, Scarlet and Violet base set. Where's just a normal single pack here? So we've got there. So yeah, so about $3. So we're looking at about £2.50, give or take. So if you've got 11 of them, you're looking at anywhere between 25 to say £30 in value there. So for instance, you've got the £30 and the £30 for just the Crydon and then the packs. That's already pretty much the box in itself. Like, granted, yes, the sleeves are not going to be worth much anyway, but that's what I mean about the product itself. It's always going to match itself really well. When you look at something like the Pokemon 151 ETB, so if I don't know if it will come up straight away here, but if we go like this, and then here we go, Pokemon exclusive, we've obviously got that now coming in at a whopping $555 for the case. I was going to say, it's definitely not that expensive, but if we're looking at the ETB, for just the single, what we'll do is we'll go set line and we'll go, oh, it's right at the top, beautiful. We then have a look at the, so we go Pokemon 151 center, and then we go ETB on that, not to ETN, ETB, and then we go set line again. We'll try that once more. Of course, it's not going to come up straight away. Where is it? You know what? It's probably better here. So we go Pokemon 151, Pokemon Center ETB. It's called it. Oh, here we go. Look, Elite Trainer Box. So that's coming in at $207. So even if you wanted to just keep it sealed, that product would have been sold for about £50, £55, £60 on the actual website, on this. This is why they sell out pretty quickly, because then you know full well that the pricing is going to go crazy with it. Now, like we've said, it depends on the set as well. Like, for instance, if we look at something like this, you've obviously got Twilight Masquerade. It's only been out a little bit, so it's kind of been up and down a little bit over the time. You obviously look at it again at £50. It's probably around about the same at the moment. Not every single one of them is going to go to the moon. Of course, it's not. Same with the promo cards. Fluttermane managed to go up a little bit, but realistically, it's doing what the set should. So whether I say you should buy them, I personally think if you're not into the full collecting of a specific special item, then I personally wouldn't buy it for your own collection if you're looking to open it. If you're looking to invest in them, I think these are surefire ways. Like, if you've got no affiliation to hold cards and kind of keep them in your own collection, I think these are great products if you can get your hands on them to always do at least semi-well. There's very few that go under the value, because obviously with these, there is a limited amount of printing for them, but then also there is a demand for them. We know there's a demand in obviously the Pokemon Center products, in obviously the promo cards themselves, the box as sealed. So you've got two different chances. If you find that the box is just going crazy, you keep it sealed. If you find that the packs are going nuts and then the promo cards outweigh the box in themselves, you could just open them as well. But like we said, not every single one. Chilling Reign didn't really hit that much. And when you look at like a blip like this, I think you might have found like one sale. Like, there's not going to be too many that are changing hands with Chilling Reign. It wasn't necessarily a crazy set, but looking at the Prismatic Evolutions, looking at the going forward with the Rocket packs that are coming, looking at the Gym Hero ones, they are going to be sold out in a crazy amount of time. So from an investor's point of view, they are an easy investment to get with. I don't know what the very first one was, so I wouldn't even be able to have a look what that could actually be, because in general, I think just any of these would go absolute nuts. in the long term. The longer that you keep them, more than likely they're the kind of last ones that are to be opened. There will be plenty of sealed collectors as well, so it might just be that somebody really wants a sealed one for their collection, which again is pretty awesome. Like if you can get that, that's fantastic, but it's going to require a solid amount of money if you're looking to get one of every single one every time. But I would say they are well worth investing in. Buying to open, I don't see the affiliation to get a Pokemon Center stamp. But again, if you're looking to get every promo card and every variation, then fair enough. That is something that you're gonna have to do, and maybe opening one, keeping one or two behind, and then maybe selling them on might be worth it for yourselves. It's an interesting kind of concept. I'm always a big fan of just kind of getting one or two. I don't necessarily like to bulk up on like 10, 15 of these, because you know full well when Prismatic Evolutions got announced, people were just like, there's a reason why this sold out so quickly. People were just going crazy for it. They probably bought as many as humanly possible. I don't think Pokemon Center have a limit that you can buy, or at least there might be a transaction limit, but you can obviously just keep on sending the orders until it is sold out. So I could see a lot of people just getting a crazy amount of these just absolutely sold out instantly. So let me know down below, have you ever got a Pokemon Center product, like a specific one? I think they are definitely worth having a look at the minimum, especially when you do look at some of these cards that do hit a pretty decent value going forward.